INIKA just came out with this. Oh, it's a pretty look. Oh my gosh. Clean up in aisle 4. New shades, okay? If you went to high school when I did, you remember matching my shirt. Look at that. Ooh. You have dry skin. You're gonna love it. Exciting. Luminous. A little bit of a messy eater. When I had a 9 to 5, they all settle. Hi friends! Welcome to Actually Clean Beauty. My name's Joanna. On this channel, I review non-toxic makeup and tell you how it wears on my 46-year-old combination skin. How do I know these products are non-toxic, you might ask? Well, I read the ingredients and I don't pay attention to what the brand says. Unfortunately, a lot of times brands just lie and say, this product's clean, when it contains 4 or 5 questionable ingredients. So if you like unsponsored, unfiltered, non-greenwashed makeup reviews, keep watching. I've been working on this full face of INIKA Organic Makeup Part 2 for a little while now. I'm so excited to bring it to you. Everything is going to be linked down below because I'm so excited, especially because they're 30% off. Everything is not going to be for too much longer. I'm wearing SPF already. I am going to try this Radiant Glow Veil. I didn't like the Pure Perfection primer. It has a lot of glycerin in it and I think it dried out my skin. But this stuff sounds like basically fruit waters. It has lemon fruit water, candle nut, seed oil, argan oil, sugarcane, bergamot, rose geranium. It has all kinds of botanical extracts in it. So it's supposed to kind of give you a glow from within. So I'm excited about that. Shake, shake, shake. How do we take this off? It goes like this. What does that mean? Do I pull? Okay. It's like that. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I think you push down to get product in it. And then, okay. See how this works. Is this tinted? I can't tell. So how many drops? What does it say? As a dewy base or a primer or an illuminator. For a primer, apply to skin before makeup application. As a dewy base, mix with foundation to create a dewy glow. As an illuminizer, apply to high points of face after makeup application. Okay, shake well. I'm gonna use this as a primer. I don't know how much to apply, so you know, I might actually mix it with the BB cream too. Oh, it feels nice and slippy. I like how thin and slippery it feels. I have never used a primer that feels like this. Maybe the Well People priming serum is close to it, but not quite. And I like how it smells. It has, you know, like a citrusy smell. 2 drops seems like enough. I'm sure I could put more on if I wanted, but I don't know how this is gonna affect my sunscreen that I already have on, but I cheated a little bit and I put because I'm gonna put the BB cream on and then I'm gonna put the baked foundation on. The BB cream doesn't look like it has a ton of coverage. I did get the shade Porcelain. I already put it on my hand and see, it doesn't look like it has much coverage. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I should mix it with, let's see. So we've got that much. Should we mix it with this? I wanna mix it, just like a drop, because it's really nice. Let me mix it with my brush. And it's not a ton of product, it's just like a little bit. The BB cream does have a little bit of a smell. It's like a mineral smell. I really don't mind it because I don't mind like natural smells. But the Porcelain shade, as you can see, is very fair, but it's not like a ton of coverage. It's just like a little bit of evening out, which is why I'm not testing it on its own, because I probably wouldn't ever wear it on its own, since the only really light coverage complexion products I tend to use have SPF in them, and this doesn't. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess I'm using this as kind of like a base for the baked foundation. Because I have this large pore problem on my nose, and I'm hoping it'll help me out with that. I'm gonna get a little bit more product and another drop of this stuff. I really like this stuff so far. So you can see, yeah, it's not a lot of coverage, but it is kind of smoothing and evening things a little bit. So I like that. I like that the porcelain is like not too porcelain, like it's not making me look like a ghost or anything, so that's nice. BB cream is basically like skincare mixed with makeup. It's like probably the lightest coverage you could get. Some people just want that. They want to put on their SPF and then put on their BB cream and be done with it. So if I just wanted this little bit evening out, actually it looks very natural and it looks nice. Like, I'm not mad at this. You know, you could stop here with this amount of coverage and be totally fine. I mean, I'm tempted to, it's very nice, but I really want to experience this baked foundation. So yeah, if you're into like super light coverage and minimal products, get these two. I really like them together. I feel like when I put the BB cream on my hand on its own, I was like, it looks like it could use a little bit of moisture. So this stuff I think is really nice, and it's very different to me than the Pure Perfection Primer. It doesn't have any glycerin, not a lot. I have to avoid glycerin in the desert climate that I'm in. I just really like this. Okay. Let me let it dry down a little. You know what I'm gonna do? I really like this cheek cream in Petals. So I think I'm gonna put this cheek cream on. I like to warm it up with my finger beforehand and then use a brush kind of. I'm gonna do it as kind of like underpainting under the baked foundation. You know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna put a little bit up here as well. I like it. I think it has a tad bit of shimmer in it, but not too much. Let's see. See that you can just see the BB cream just a little bit in my lines there. Not too much, but let's just wipe it out there. And just a tad in this lines. Not much at all. A little bit here. Do that. Okay. Now I'm gonna put on a little bit of concealer first. It is hot in this room. I have to blot a little bit, so that's annoying, but whatever. I am a fan of this cream concealer. It's pretty full coverage. If you watched my other INIKA video, I wear it in that one as well. I want to put the baked foundation over it because I'm curious how that will wear. You can see the BB cream just a little bit in my lines. Since it's a cream, I can just blend it right away. See, it's pretty full coverage. But I try to keep my concealer on the lowest, darkest, deepest part of my eye bag to prevent creasing. As much as possible, at least. Okay, and then I'm gonna just clean up this. You know what? I am thinking I am going to put a little bit of eyeshadow on before I do the foundation. So this quad, I like these two shades the best. I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna put this in the middle of my eye. And I'm going to go on a little bit outside here. And then this shade, I'm gonna put for some dimension in the outer corner there. Kind of goes with that cheek cream blush in Petals. When I do my eyeshadow, a lot of times with my eyes open because I've hooded eyes. There, let's blend. Okay, so now we have a little bit of dimension and I'm still sweating. What's new? Now, the baked foundation. I got the shade Strength. Swirl a kabuki brush or a foundation brush into the pan to pick up powder and tap to remove excess. Using circular motions, buff over the face, making sure to blend outwards and upwards. Okay, so I'm gonna use, this is the first time I've opened it. So this is the shade Strength. I have tried a baked foundation once before and I loved it, but it was the wrong shade. So I'm hoping this is a better shade match. It was like powder, but so much better. Really like skin. Let's see how this does, you guys. This is the Delium Tools Kabuki brush. I like them because they're sustainable and the Pink Bamboo series is pink. Okay. Up and out. I will do a separate video of the baked foundation alone, but I wanted to do these together. Ooh, I think it's nice already. Look at it. Look at my chin. Okay. I'm gonna do just this side of my nose so you can see. Look at how smooth. And then this side with no foundation. Foundation, no foundation. Foundation. It looks nice and light reflecting. This shade is so much better of a shade match than the Antonym one that I got. Let's see how this is under the eyes. First, I have a little bit of settling under the eyes, just normal. So let's see how it works. Ooh, it's so nice and smoothing. Look at it. Foundation, no foundation. It's nice, you guys. I like this so much better than the serum foundation, the INIKA serum foundation. Oh my gosh, it just like sits in my pores. Oh my gosh. When I used the Antonym Baked Foundation, it was the wrong shade, but it was so nice, the formula. I was like, I really want to try setting concealer with Baked Foundation because it's so smoothing. I should be using a different brush for under the eye, but that's all right. I'll use what I want. Oh, it's so nice. Oh my gosh. This is nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want a little bit more concealer in their dark areas though. A little bit more concealer where the darkest part is. You guys, my eye bags are getting worse. As I get older, I do not like it. I do not. And let's clean this up here. So when I have powder on, the concealer sticks a little bit better to where I need it to be. Cat hair. Okay, there we go. That's better. This part. What I'm gonna do is blot my sweat, jeez. But also, I'm gonna take this Jenny Patinkin On Point Puff and apply it under my eyes to set that concealer a little more. Make sure it's blended first though. Okay. I think that'll give us a little bit more coverage that way. Put some more on. There. I think that's better. Okay. Okay, this foundation's really beautiful. I'm really happy with that. Hi y'all, I am coming to you on a different day to show you just a little bit of a lighter layer of the INIKA Baked Foundation. I feel like I went a little bit heavy-handed in the video, so I wanted to show you kind of a different lighter look because I feel like if I'm a little bit too heavy-handed with it like I was in the video, it can show a little bit of texture. So this is just kind of a lighter layer and you can just see it's kind of just luminous. So yes, I also put it under my eyes. And I am using the OG SPF primer. A good way to get SPF is to use a primer with SPF in it if you are wearing this combination during the day. So yes, I'm wearing the BB cream and the baked foundation on top of it, just a little bit of a lighter layer. And I only used 1 pump of BB cream this time. I am more satisfied with this look with a little bit of less product. So there you go. What's in it? Mica, cornstarch, sugarcane, squalene. It has squalene in it, so that's nice. Magnolia bark extract. So like I would use this in the desert, you know, because it's so skin-like, unlike a regular powder. I don't know what they do to it when they bake it to make it more skin-like and less drying, but I like it. So I sharpened these. This shade is a little warmer than I would typically use for an eyebrow pencil, but I do like the formula. And the shade works okay. The brush is on the cap. It's interesting. God, I love this foundation. It's so nice. Oops. Oopsie. It is really hard to do my left eyebrow on camera. Really difficult. Look at that. Yeah, I'm filming. What's up? You guys, there's a man and a dog in here. Hi, Zoe. Okay, did my eyebrows best as I could, and I'm gonna use this green eyeliner again. I really like it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a wing yet, but we'll see. It's on hold. Let's do this baked contour duo. So I've got a little bronzer shade here and a highlighter shade here. I haven't used this brush before. This is a Delium Tools bronzer brush. So do a little contour here. Okay. Do it kind of high on the cheekbone. Oh, that's nice. And up here. This is the palette that's called Almond. There's two palettes. This is the lighter palette. It's very subtle and I like that in a bronzer. I don't want like a ton of bronze. It's actually really nice. See, for the highlighter, I'm gonna use my Jenny Patinkin cheek brush. It's nice. It's not a crazy highlighter, it's just a little bit of sheen. I actually really like that. I really like it. It's a pretty look. It just gives you a little bit of illumination. I'm gonna do a little bit down my nose bridge. And I'm gonna put a little up here. It's nice. Okay. I want to try this Bold Lash Mascara. I tried the long lash one. Didn't last as long as I would want it to. So this time I'm going to use lash primer on one eye. See if that helps. If it needs help. I don't know. So I used the Jane Iredale lash primer. Just kind of blot it. Okay. The Bold Lash Mascara. Okay. It's a little bit of a bigger brush than the long lash mascara, I think. I like that it doesn't go on clumpy. Even though it's a bold lash mascara, it's not going on like too chunky or anything, which I like. I like it. I didn't curl my eyelashes, I forgot, but I might once this dries. But I mean, I feel like it's curling my lashes a little bit for me. Okay. Should I brush through my lashes like I usually do? Let's do that just a little bit to get any clumps off. Not that there's really any clumps, but any mini clumps. So that's pretty nice, and it's not too clumpy. Look at that. Nice. Okay, let's try it without primer. It goes on pretty easily. It's nice to apply. Yeah, it goes on pretty smoothly like that. It just goes on easily, like it glides along my lashes. This is a nice mascara, you guys, so far. Let's brush through. Oh no, of course I got it on my eyelid. We'll wait for that to dry and then try to get it off my eyelid. Now, I'm gonna do the lipstick. I actually think that I want to do a little mini wing with this green. Just a little bit. Like that. Ugh, my hair. This one is not as big. This one make it a little bigger. And let's do a little cleanup in aisle 4 here. I made these baby wings too big. Okay, that's better, I think. I'm not a professional. I am not. For my final trick, not a trick, but my final makeup move, I'm coming to you on a different day to show you all of these new INIKA lip products I got. Okay, so the first product I'm gonna try with you is, okay, so I have 4 of these lip crayons because I got 2 and I really like them, and they have some new shades. So this one is called Pink Nude. It's very nude and pink. So let's give it a try. And what I'm gonna do is try it with this nude pink lipstick. And I've never tried this lipstick before. So they say that this is supposed to be a light pink with cool undertones, but I don't know how cool it is. It's just very light, and I'm fair, but it's even fair on me, I think. So let's see. I am wearing some lip balm. So these crayons are very cool because, not cool as in cool, but like very neat. Because you can use them to like all over your lips to be just like a matte lipstick, basically. So I really like that. So this one, if I use this shade all over my lips, it's just a bit too fair for my liking. So just using it as a lip liner. So nude pink. This is supposed to be, I forget if it's cool or neutral, but this is what it looks like. Looks nice. Okay, it looks nude pink, or yeah, nude pink, not pink nude. Oh, I love the formula of their lipsticks. It's just like butter. You really don't need any lip. Oh, it's just so nice. This actually matches this lip liner really well. So yes, this is also very fair, and I would say very peachy. Not my favorite shade, but it actually does match my top, so that's okay with me. So there we go. There's the nude pink crayon with the pink nude, no, the pink nude crayon with the nude pink lipstick. Matching my shirt. So yeah, if I was going for like a whole look with this shirt, I wanted a matte lip, and they do have matte lipsticks. That's good to know. The other one I have is a shimmer, but I want them to have more like cooler lipstick shades to choose from. I don't know, I need to try the other ones, but anyway. Now this shade is Rose Petal, and it needs to be sharpened, and I actually got their sharpener, so let's sharpen it together. I heard that their sharpener was good. Ooh, it's nice and sharp. Doesn't need to be sharpened that much, but actually, it's a very nice sharpener. I like it. Now this shade Rose Petal, I feel like is kind of like a 90s color. If you went to high school when I did, you remember. This is also supposed to be a cool undertone, I think, or neutral, but I think it's kind of warm. You can see this all over the lips. They're nice and moisturizing, even though they're matte. And they just glide on like butter. Granted, it is warm in this room, so things are a little warmer than they would be in a cold room, obviously. But I feel like sometimes that makes the products go on easily. They're a little bit warmed up. So I went a little bit out of my line there. Let me fix this. Here we go. So you see what I mean about it being a little bit 90s? It's a little bit brick. This also matches my shirt a little bit. So here it is, Rose Petal. Now this next shade is one of their 3 new shades and I'm really excited about it. It's mauve. I love a good mauve lip liner, mauve lipstick. I love mauves and mauves like me. Okay. Oh, okay, it has more of a blunt edge there. Ooh. This is also on the fair side. Okay, but it's cooler, so I like that. Is this like almost the same color as my lips? Oh, it's so buttery. Okay, so yes, I do prefer this to the nude pink or the pink nude one because it is cooler. It's closer to a shade that I would wear normally, though it is still very fair. So here is mauve. Okay, now hopefully we're gonna get some drama with this one. This is Deep Plum. This is the first time I've opened it. Along with mauves, I do love plums and berries for my lips. So let's see. Oh yes, already. God, I love how these go on. Oopsie. Now this one is very dark on me, but I like it. It's so buttery that, especially with it being very deep on me, I'm having trouble keeping a precise line. But if you have dry skin, you're gonna love these. I'm gonna blot this one. So this one is nice and dramatic on me. It is very pretty. Again, a little bit 90s, which is a nice blast from the past. You know, you were ever there like me. So here's Deep Plum. I am actually gonna go ahead and sharpen this so that we can get maybe more of a precise line on the top. I don't know if I was meant to overline with these. That's good enough. That's good enough. Coming to you again on a different day. INIKA just came out with this tinted lip serum. So I got the shade Peony. They also came out with a tinted lip oil, which I would not consider completely clean. I think the ingredient in there is benzyl behenoate or something. I'll put it on the screen, but yeah, there's one ingredient in there that I wouldn't consider completely clean, but this tinted lip serum is clean, and I wonder how it's going to compare to the Fit Glow lip color serums. See, there's only I think 3 shades of this so far. So let's open this up. I'm so excited to try this with you guys. Okay, this is what it looks like. Oh, I have mascara on my finger. That's nice. Here, maybe we can see it without mascara on my finger this time. Okay, I love the metal applicator. Let's see. Squeezing it. I'm squeezing it. Is it coming out? Not yet. There it is. Okay. Let's put it on. I'm not wearing any lip liner. I'm not wearing any lip balm or anything. So, ooh, it's nice and soft and like cushiony. And I love the metal applicator. Okay, it's like very light pink. It feels really good. Okay. So it's very light pink. It's very slippy, nice and moisturizing. I like it. Not giving me a huge pop of color or anything. I should have put lip liner on before, but you know, it does say it's tinted, so it's not a bold color or anything. Let's put on this deep plum as a lip liner. This is the INIKA lipstick pencil in deep plum. And yes, it's weird to put it on over a lip gloss, but that's what I'm doing. You can just reapply. Okay, at least that gives me a little bit of definition. Now this is, I think, perfect to go over one of these lipstick pencils. See, now I have a little bit more definition. Even though this is like a deep shade, just that little bit as lip liner really makes a big difference. So check it out. If you want a lip gloss from INIKA Organic that has organic ingredients, check this out. Great matte lipstick topper, especially because these are also so moisturizing even though they're matte. To put on the extra layer of moisture on top that's like slightly tinted gives, I think, a really nice natural lip gloss pop. So that's it for these INIKA Organic lip products. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, so this is settling a little bit under here. I'm just gonna wipe it away. This side, not as much. I wanna brush through these lashes a little bit more. So, full face of INIKA, you guys, I really like this foundation so far. Let's see how long this lasts. I'm gonna give it about 7 hours today. It's about how much time I have. Right now, my favorites are the foundation and the highlighter and the lipstick and the eyeliner. I could go a little bit darker with the eyeshadow, put a little bit more eyeshadow on, just a tad. I am gonna go in with this pinker shade, just a little bit because it does go a little orange on me. Just a little bit in the upper corner here. And blend it. And smooth it. That gives me a little bit more dimension there. I like that. Yes, exciting. Do a little setting spray. Look at this makeup in natural light. It is luminous. I think I need to blend my eyeshadow more, but so I just ate lunch and I'm a little bit of a messy eater. I need to reapply some foundation kind of here and here. When I used to work a 9 to 5, I would always have a tinted powder with me to touch up after I had lunch around my mouth before I would reapply like lip liner. So I'm gonna do that right now. This foundation is like luminous. It's very nice. A little bit did gather here. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. And get it around my mouth. I am going to apply some lip liner before I put on the lipstick. Food. This is the Fit Glow lip liner in muted mauve. I love this color. I don't even have to apply lip balm before I apply this lipstick. It's so nice. The other thing I was noticing is my concealer has gathered here. I think that was some BB cream maybe in here. So I'm just gonna wipe it away. When I had a 9 to 5, first few times in the morning, I would use the bathroom. I have a small bladder. I would always wipe away what had settled because even though like this product, it says it doesn't settle, it settles. They all settle. Just try to apply less concealer where I have those lines. It's basically what I can do. I am gonna take this opportunity to blend this eyeshadow a little bit more. So there. Other than that, looking good. Okay, so it's been about 7 hours. As you can see, unfortunately, this bold lash mascara also did not last all day. Lasts about the same amount of time as the long lash mascara, maybe about 4 hours. This is the side I use eyelash primer on. And then this is the side without eyelash primer. It is worse on this side. You know, just because something doesn't last all day doesn't mean it's like my least favorite. There is a time and a place for everything, and you know, maybe I would wear it if I knew I'm just gonna be out for a little bit. The concealer does settle, but I really do like the concealer. I'm sure I will use this concealer again, and I just try to keep it away from my deepest lines as much as possible. The eyeshadow, it does crease, but not like crazy. The eyebrow pencil lasts all day, so that's pretty nice. So it's been 8 hours. This is what the lighter touch on the makeup looks like after 8 hours. I'm dewy as usual. And I haven't powdered at all today. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So my favorite products from INIKA that I've tried are, I'm gonna say these 3 products. So the Radiant Glow Veil, this like skincare prep slash primer is really nice. I really like it. It has no glycerin in it, so that's really good for me in the desert right now. I really love mixing it with the BB cream. The BB cream is just light coverage, but it really smooths everything out and evens everything out in a really nice way. So I really like those 2 products together. This Baked Mineral Foundation is really nice. I really like it. This might be my favorite INIKA product. I do have combination skin, so obviously I am dewy right now after 7 hours. If I wasn't doing a wear test, I would probably touch up with either more foundation or some of the INIKA setting powder. I did not use the setting powder because it's already kind of a powder. It doesn't showcase my pores at all. It really smooths things out and brightens, and I really like that. I'll definitely be using this again. And I really love the lipstick. It applies just like a lip balm. It lasts for a long time. This has probably been on 5 hours or so, and I've eaten soup. Still on. I mean, it's not on all the way, obviously, but I really like the lipstick. And I still really like the green eyeliner. It's really nice. If you're looking for products with really clean ingredients and botanical extracts, and you have combination skin like mine, check out the BB cream, the Mineral Glow Veil, the Baked Foundation. In my part 1 video, I talked about this setting powder. I do really like this mineral setting powder, even though I didn't use it in this video. It is nice under the eyes too. Thank you so much for watching my Full Face of INIKA Organic Makeup Part 2. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. All products are linked down below. You can also email me if you want at actuallycleanfriends@gmail.com. If you enjoy my content, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye!